Hey everyone, this is Ashton Humes. You can look at my YouTube page well, this is my YouTube page. Anyway, whatever. So, you can email me at ashtonhumes1777 at gmail.com. So, I have written down some topics, well, actually, how I entitled the show. So, this is about The Way, my experience at this place called The Way. Alright, now this is another unnecessary 6 month, well, it might have been, it was either, I think it may have been 3 months stay at this place. And, anyway, so this was after this North Carolina detour that I took for, I don't know why or what reason. It was unnecessary. I've discussed this, but so, this is like a nicer group home this time, and I mean, they had Netflix. One of the guys had a Netflix account. These are always all male places because, I mean, it would have been cool if there would have been girls there, but people would probably be having sex, and then, wouldn't, I don't know. But this is how they run these places. So, but they wouldn't give medicine. A lot of these places give medicine because, so my dad had to drive. This is back when I could take medicine from them, but my mom and my dad would drive me to bring me my stimulant. And I think these manufacturers of these drugs would like me to promote their drugs. So this was, at this point, brand name Nuvigil, and this stuff cost, it's a good drug, but it cost $300 or $400, close to $400 to fill for a month. But supposedly, I don't know if that's the local prices or what, but but yeah, actually, there's 150 milligram Nuvigil and there's 250 milligram Nuvigil. But anyway, he would bring that at that. Then, okay, so whatever, and then there was a guy. There were several people involved here. Some of these people are media people, sort of, or maybe they just tried to be. But there's this one guy, and see, they have a. I don't ever want to go back there, and I'm not. But if you need a place to go, you can go there. But sort of, I don't know. You have to pay them. I don't know how much it is, but it's a couple $100 a week or month or something. So, I mean, but then obviously it's nicer. So, I don't know, but so they've got this place, and they've got a thrift store. You go work at the thrift store. You get to stay at the. It's part of. I mean, and if you don't go work at the thrift store, like you got to go work at their thrift store and stuff, and that's they make money off that to fund their thing or whatever. And then you do that for most of the day and then go home. And I didn't like working at there, and it was annoying and weird. But and this dude was really a smart ass to me. This Larry Rice, but I think they might have fired him already. But he's black. He's a black guy. I mean, he was actually he's actually a very intelligent person, and he was actually all right, and he was actually in the paper, the local paper, for something, but I don't know exactly what it was, but and then the other guy was Tom Reynolds. I don't know if this dude still runs it or not, but he's another one. I don't know, but so I'm here at this place. There's all these guys there. Who was there? I'm trying to think which one of them. And I didn't always like all these people. Some of them were okay, some of them weren't, There was a guy, what did he say? I don't know, man, but, so, yeah, this is interesting because And I don't know what I can talk about, what I can't. But anyway, it was a pretty nice place, and you can go there and look online. But I just actually bought some clothes from there. But they actually have pretty good prices on clothes. But um, so the deal there is you go work at their store, and then after a few months you can go find a job and all this other stuff. But it makes you wonder why all this was necessary, and maybe my dad just wanted me to have, in the event something went wrong, to know different places I could go stay if something went wrong. But I'm not willing to go through this anymore. So like I said, I also would have just preferred to have graduated college like everybody else and have a good job. And I just want to remind you guys that I am college educated, and I test very high on intelligence tests. And like I said, I've already earned some money, and I plan to earn more. And I don't know, a lot of people are covering up a lot of stuff. And this cash properties thing is totally right here, right now. And just because I call myself Ashton Humes, well, guess what? Humes is one of the streets one of the houses is on. So there. Go look into it. I'm not going to give you the exact address, whatever, but I'm not going to mention the website because my name's not even on the website. Yeah, I don't see anybody else's name on that website except what's her name. So, anyway, as all this was happening, I was negotiating with my dad for a place to stay, for an apartment somewhere, and I was like, yes, finally, I've been gone for 4 years because of this military stuff, and yes, I want an apartment, I want somewhere to live, this sucks, get me out of here, and, nobody wants, and then there's always, I don't know, it's not the ideal situation, so, and there's all these rules, and you gotta go to the little church thing or whatever. So finally then I moved in, to an apartment, nice apartment, and then my mom tried to get me to live with this weird, there was this other dude, Tom Murphy. This guy was weird. He gave me a really weird vibe, and he wanted to get real close to me. So he'd get paid off me. This isn't the first time I've seen this, and I eliminate these people immediately now. You ever met, you know what I'm saying? He was this counselor, and he wants to take me to all these meetings, and so this whole fictional thing is just generated to smear people. And I was like, I don't even, it's like, look, this is a financial thing where and this is also a family thing, and you're not going to make me look bad and jeopardize my future. And then this guy starts sending me repeated text messages. My mom has put a bunch of these people on me before. I can put people on her too, though, because she keeps sending me like Bible verses and stuff. I was like, and then she was like, yeah, he can move in with you, and I was like, there's no way in hell. But so, things can get violent, or things can get solved or dealt with in a lot of ways. But the dude tried to do all this stuff, and then somebody set him up or something because they fired him. And he also had me throw a bottle of Lortabs away. And I had a bunch more left, and I was like, what? Why do I gotta throw these Lortabs away? And he just demanded it, and then I told my dad. He was like, so I think that might have been what got him fired, right? So you throw him away, then he gets him out of the trash because he's really a drug addict. A lot of these drug counselor people with their little counseling certificate are really big time, small time drug addicts that just couldn't get anything better in life but to be a counselor to tell, how they've changed their life and all this crap. Yeah, sure you have. Anyway, but there's probably also some cops moving around those circles trying to, who knows? Well, whatever. But um, so anyway, that was happening, but finally I had a place to live, and I thought all my problems were solved. I had Xfinity, Wi-Fi, cable. I had my Lexus. I had my. I mean, it's not the nicest Lexus, by the way. We used to have a car lot, so we know how to get a car. I mean, I don't know, whatever. So I don't know who knows what now except me, but you can look up my freaking driving record. Whatever. But that car's been sold already, so I don't have to. I don't know who bought it, but so I was living there. It was in a. They had a pool. It had a nice area, and and I had a budget, and my dad would give me at that point, what was it like? I don't know. It was a couple $100 a month or something, and this is not a lot of money. I mean, not for him, but it was enough for me. So I'm not a greedy person. I just, it's just. And seriously, after all that, I deserved it, and I was just. I mean, it was really weird. So, but I was there, and I mean, things went pretty well. I had, the whole time I was there, I had 2 people come, friends, visit. I had 2 girls come over. One that slept with me and one that no. Yeah, let's talk about the girl that slept with me. Sarah Wilson. Yeah, look her up on Facebook. She's pretty hot. But I had to drive like a long way to go meet her. Look them all up on Facebook. These are real people. And if they're gonna deal with me, I can talk about whoever I want. And I'm running out of stuff to talk about. But I had to drive to like this other city to go find her, and then but it was weird. But she was attractive. I met her on OkCupid, the dating app. But then now you have to pay for it. But right when it started, I met a few girls from there. So whatever. But I really don't. That'd be nice. Something I could pay for a dating app. But what happens a lot of times is they just hire prostitutes to go, and that's what it is. That's why you pay $10 or $20 or $30 a month, and then I mean maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but and then I gave them. Then I paid the OkCupid $10 a month to join the A list or something. That's what they called it. And I was like, yes, okay, now I'm paying. And then none of the girls came through then. So it just didn't happen. Oh yeah, and the other girl I met, and this is funny, Elizabeth Preston. And she's on Facebook. But I don't want to give up too much information because there's probably a million Elizabeth Prestons. But she had a really big house and some kind of really good job. I mean, and like a farm and like horses and all this stuff. But I don't know. But and that was okay, but it didn't. It wasn't. It didn't really go anywhere, so that didn't work. But so what else? What other? There was this other girl, Alyssa, and she I met her, and she was nice, and she would buy me alcohol, so I appreciated that. Once I didn't have money again, so. Back when you could actually get natural light. Yeah, that's another thing. Right, like, I don't know. I look at the level of alcohol to see. But, anyway.